What's
Yo,
up,
what
Gold
is
Standing? Go
good,
ahead, Mitch. Mitch in the house for you
GSP?
guys. Go ahead, Mitch.
Yo, what's good, everyone? It'll be Team 1 taking on Team 4. We have a good matchup in Bound as there's a lot of great guys in each team, and I'm excited to see how this one plays out. Let's get it.
For sure. I'll hang out with Mitch for a second here, and I gotta run to the other room. And Aaron Hughes is gonna come in and take my spot. But Mitch, how you like the game so far? Because this is a third bracket game now, the third tier. One of these teams will be done after today, and one will move on.
Yeah, I've enjoyed these prospect games a lot.
Here we
A
go.
lot of these games are really exciting, and I think it's interesting watching everyone be at the same skill level. I mean, every single prospect game, it seems like there's a new guy stepping up that's unexpected, and you never really know what to expect going into these games with all these guys being on the same skill level.
For sure. A little bit of mix of starting lineups between these two as Coco Raccoon misses a layup, and Jojo Vasquez is going to get fouled by Lee Lockyer. So we're going to see, we saw two different starting units for each team so far in the tournament. Now we're seeing a little mix to see who kind of plays well together. It gives the GMs and owners a really good outlook on these guys.
Yeah, definitely. See if you can knock these two down. Both teams' prospect games have been struggling with free throws substantially as they try to focus on more important things, upgrade first. Free throws isn't something that they focus on too much, as he missed the first one here.
Yeah, well, we'll see after a progression today. I haven't looked at it quite yet. Aaron Hughes is in here, so I'm going to turn it over to these two to call the game for a little bit here. If Mitch, you want to take play-by-play, and Aaron, you can take the color.
Sounds good.
We'll turn it over. You guys enjoy the game. I'll be right back.
Yo, what up, Aaron? Any guys look that you're putting your eye on this game, looking out for, you think that could pop out and have a big game?
Listen, with how well balanced the talent is, it just all throughout these prospect games, it's really kind of difficult to really key anyone as kind of as a one to watch, because realistically, you're going to be kind of evaluating everybody on the court if you're one of the scouts for one of these.
Yeah, definitely. That's a valid point. A lot of big names see this game, and do you have any predictions for this game as one of these teams, whichever team loses, will be eliminated?
I mean, not really. Again, there's a lot of talent just in general between the two. T1's got a lot of like really well-known names on it that you may recognize from some other leagues, the likes of Coco Raccoon and Dan Gleesack come to mind immediately. But Team 4 is no slouch either with the likes of Javad Storm. So this game could really easily go either way.
Yeah, definitely. And as Abel right there hits the jumper to go back-to-back points for Team White as they take the early 4-1 lead. Dolph with the ball, he's going to pass out to Vasquez for three. No good. Abel with the ball, kicks it to Raccoon. Back out to Jarris. He drives, draws up the shot to get it to go. And Jarris already has a jump shot this game, so he started out really strong. I mean, he's one of the guys that have been talking a lot in league chat, and he's definitely done a good job of getting his name out there, so props to him.
Yeah, I feel like activity in league chat will definitely contribute a lot to how some of these prospects are viewed, especially, as we continue to approach the draft here in the GSB.
Yeah. And Jarris misses the free throw.
Like if you see somebody like regularly posting or regularly interacting, it kind of gives a semblance that they're probably going to stick around for a while.
Yeah. I mean, a big thing with owners looking at prospects, they want to make sure these guys are in, interested in this league and are going to stay around because obviously it can hurt you a lot if you have a couple guys in your team who end up ghosting the league and they can't get their progression in anymore, and it has a disadvantage in your team. And as Abel hits a layup there, White goes up by 5 points early on. Timeout as Team Green looks to regroup and figure out something.
Yeah, Team 1 in White currently really come out the gate swinging here. Team 4 just doesn't really have anything to keep up with what's proven to be a plethora of playmakers here on the side of Green.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking of Hojaris, he just came off a 12-point game with 5 assists, although he did shoot 4 for 11 and didn't make a single three after 3 attempts. So we can see this game if he gets his 3-point percentage up, because that may have been something that he upgraded this past week.
Yeah, that's one thing these prospect games really help with, is kind of figuring out for the players where they want to progress in a given week, right? So based on I'll take me for example, based on the performances I had, especially in that first game, I just went in and upped my perimeter defense.
Yeah, and Hojaris knocks down another shot. He's up to, I believe it's either 4 or 5. He's definitely had a solid start, yeah. As owners at teams, I feel like a big category that sticks out to them is defense. They see a prospect that is heavily involved in defense. That definitely is something that could intrigue owners, because a lot of guys, they care a lot about their offense and how good their player can be, but if you upgrade your defense more, it shows you're more of a team player, and that's what a lot of owners look for.
Yeah, would like to point out that the green team here has only shot the ball 3 times to now, I think 9 for White. So very, very much this White team full of volume.
Yeah, great jumper there by Law. Team White keeps on hitting these easy jump shots. Team Green needs to either step up their defense or get something going on the offensive end.
Green at this point, I think, just kind of needs anything to really go their way. At this point, Team White's just kind of been everywhere, and Green hasn't really been able to get the openings that you would have liked to see.
Great take by Strum there to draw the foul. He's a guy that's already on Team Otters. But as you were talking about before, a big thing is, like, I know when I watch my guy play, is I look for things to upgrade. Like this past time, I think it was ball handling that I noticed, because I think I had like 2 turnovers where it's just something where my guy just lost the ball and I only have a 75 ball handle. So I think a big thing as guys watch these prospects, they're definitely looking at what they're struggling with, specifically watching the game, and how they can improve upon that.
And another thing too, it's also kind of just watching players develop as progressions go through, right? Starting to see the subtle differences that are going to end up setting players apart from each other when it comes draft time, as far as the actual on-court play goes.
Yeah, Jairus with the ball again. He hits another midi, but not able to get the ball. Huxley with the ball, kicks out to Vasquez, and Vasquez will hit the jumper. Tribble loses the ball. Locke able to cover it. He drives and he Locke's able to draw a foul. Great job there from Locke, able to recover the ball from his teammate, drive in, draw a foul. Big play there from Locke.
Shooting 2.
Any early predictions you have for the draft?
No, not in the slightest.
I
Again,
will
with-
say. Oh my bad. You can go.
I was gonna say, just with how even everything seems to be, again, it's mostly gonna come down to the conversations these owners and GMs have with the potential prospects, as well as some of the activities these players get up to off court, and especially, like I said, being engaging in league chat and everything.
Yeah, definitely. I would say I'm keeping all my mock draft private until the gold report gets released, until you can find out the whole thing. But I did give a sneak peek of the first 2 picks, and I had Scott Mitchell going number 1 to New York and Bismack going number 2 to Memphis. Cheers. Fix it the Raccoons. Now what you get to go.
Storm is on fire now.
Yeah. Vasquez able to recover the rebound. Now what you get to go. Great job there from Vasquez recovering the rebound.
Still kind of struggling here, though, against just the absolute pace of the white team here, as that's Locke getting a nice layup.
Yeah, he just uses his size to shoot right over the smaller defender there from Locke.
Up contesting Mello on the other side. He's gone cold currently.
Yeah, Lee Locke has looked really strong so far this game. One thing I've noticed watching these prospect games, it seems that centers can more easily get their takeover. Like they have to do less things, whereas like a guard has to hit like several shots back to back. A center can just get a couple rebounds and get a basket or 2, and they easily have it takeover.
Well, I think that's because whenever you think of something like a center, a power forward, a big of any type, really, they're typically more defensive focused, more getting rebounds, getting second chances. Whereas if you're playing on the wing, it's definitely a lot more knocking down shots, playing facilitator. It's a lot harder to kind of get that kind of advantage as a guard on the wing than it is to get that as something like a center when you're constantly against the glass.
Yeah. It's also with the ball. Oh, I'm Salah, my bad. Fix it this year, and looks like the subs go in for both of the teams. Muller, drive, Nyla, jumper.
It's not full subs just yet. There's still a couple of starters in, I believe, for both sides.
Oh yeah. And Gleesack on the other end, he is the layup. As the white team continues to dominate, they are now up by 10.
The biggest gap we've seen so far in this one is that ball gets knocked away by Blaze. Main green possession, though, 10 on the shot.
Green. Now would hit the fadeaway. But Storm again, able to get the rebound and draw the foul. Man, Storm has been a beast in the paint. He's gotten several offensive rebounds and a great job of getting the rebound and drawing the foul. Yeah,
That is unfortunately, though, the second time that Javad Storm has been knocked on his behind by his opposition The first time was Coco Raccoon. This time it's Dan Gleesack knocking Javad Storm to the ground.
Yeah, he is showing a lot of toughness, though. I believe Storm, I think he's another, yeah, he is on the Otters. Yeah, he's the head coach for the Otters.
So, I mean, getting some kind of valuable insight for his own player and how he wants to kind of improve things moving forward, even though, he's already secured himself a spot on one of these teams. Being able to go in and, even not just by himself, but have conversations with coach about how he wants to progress as the season moves forward here.
Muddy Blunt's able to hit it from deep. Apparently, his jump shot has changed. He's been working in the gym the past 3 days to change his jump shot and make it faster. Because he was one of the guys with slower jump shots before. You can see that there. Ray Seymour at the ball. He's going to give it to Gleesack. Has a mismatch, and Gleesack will hit that hook over the smaller green defender.
Unfortunately, the shooting guard, not able to really do anything against Gleesack. There's here Storm again, getting some extended minutes here.
Great pass there from Storm. Yeah, Storm has played this almost his entire first quarter now. Yeah, he's definitely played a lot of time. Muller able to get the steal. He gives it to Steeren. And Steeren not able to get it to go. Great defense by Blunt as Blunt dishes it to Petrovic on the other end. And he's able to finish his layup to go.
Yeah, Sasha Petrovic, a person that we've seen kind of high on some mock drafts, going up as high as number 1. Off the bench in this one, off to a decent start so far as Sala gets one to go for 2 at a foot on the line.
Yeah, Petrovic is actually, I believe he's one of the guys who didn't purchase that additional $20 pack to add, like, what is it, 90 or 100 points, something like that. But he's shown that despite not purchasing that, you can still have a really solid guy. He's shown that early on and throughout his prospect game so far.
Yeah, I mean, purchasing that starter pack is a good option if you want to kind of get a bit of a jump start on things. Or you do what I did and invest like half of it into badges or all of it into badges.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting how, I know some people, their first 190 points, they just focus all attributes, and then others did several in badges, so it's just interesting to see how that plays out in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, it's also an interesting insight into kind of the mindset of how different people build their players, right?
Yeah.
Like the players that end up going with badge focus are kind of more in like making an early investment into the future of how their players develop, while not necessarily being as good early on, but having the ability to kind of, I guess, better scale almost as the season progresses.
Yeah. But like you said about the starting 90 points, I feel like as the GSB continues, I feel like that's more important for the initial stage of prospect games in the first season. I feel like the points are gonna end up accumulating, and it's gonna be super close once all of these guys are further along in their GSB journey on the 3rd or 4th season, when they've gotten a lot of progression over time. The big thing for Owen is getting guys that are going to be sticking around and doing the progression every week and engaged with the team.
Yeah, I definitely think the prospect games give a good insight as to where these players are now, as it looks like White's going to hold the last shot here with 6 seconds to go. But I think people are more interested in kind of seeing where players are now going into the draft, as opposed to seeing like where they're developing as these prospect games continue.
Yeah, definitely. And we are back here for the second quarter as it's 26-14. Starters both check in, I imagine. What are your thoughts on this first quarter and how this game has played out so far, Aaron?
I mean, the white team clearly has an advantage kind of all over the floor. Do I think Green has an opportunity? Absolutely, but they're going to need the likes of, Melo to step up and not miss as many open looks as he had in that first quarter.
Yeah, definitely. And Melo is definitely the guy who I feel like there's only so much one game can affect, and Melo is a guy who I've seen loads of times. He's very active in general chat, so I don't think even if he just has one off game that won't affect his stock too much. I imagine he'll be picked within the first 3 rounds. Block with the ball. He's gonna give it to Jarris. They look to set up a pick for Tribble. He's gonna pass it back to Locke. Locke uses his pick. He's driving. And Locke's able to draw the foul.
That's 3 fouls now for Gulf. And we're only in the first quarter or the second quarter here, so that may be something to look out for potential Dolph foul out here.
Yeah, it's a good point. I don't think have we had a foul out? I haven't had a chance to see all the games. If we've had a foul out.
I haven't either. I don't believe there's been one yet, but again, at the current pace, we may end up seeing one in this game.
Yeah. Locke. No, I would have hit the second foul shot. Melo with the ball. He's gonna attack the basket. But able to see the ball from him. And Locke on the other end. Not able to get the layup as it's blocked by Team Green.
That was an incredible chase down block in transition in order to knock that one away. White's still going to maintain possession here. That was Jojo Vasquez, the small forward, that knocked that ball away.
Oh, yeah, that was a huge block. Jarris gonna kick it to Raccoon. Great defense there by Storm. Vasquez in there, then he's able to get the layup to go. Vasquez, the guy who's looking pressed, he has 5 points, a rebound, and a block to go along with it. Huxley able to steal at the ball. In transition, and Huxley slams it home. Team Green comes out firing in the start of the second quarter. Jarris with the ball. They set up something for Locke, but Locke not able to hit the open shot from deep. Huxley on the other end. And Huxley was able to get the layup to go. As
Get their feet underneath them here.
Yeah, they look extremely strong in the second quarter. Looking to bounce back. Tribble with the ball. Kicks it to Abel. Abel using the pick from Tribble. Raccoon. Nobbles looking to layup, but Tribble slams it home. Huge play there by Tribble. Getting the offensive rebound and timing it perfectly. As Team Green calls a timeout there, I believe.
Going to take a minute here to talk things over. Still a 9-point lead in favor of Team One.
Huxley with the ball. Sets up a play for Mello. Mello from deep. And Mello continues to struggle. He's a guy who definitely needs to turn things around because he's had several missed shots. Jarrett lets the ball loose. And was that Huxley who got the turnover? Or forced the turnover?
Yes, that was Huxley.
Oh yeah, that was
Forcing the turnover. Camelo at the moment still ice cold in this one.
Dolph not able to get the layup to go. As Dolph is wearing the, I believe it's the Grinchers that Nighthawk was talking about before. Yeah, it was a Grinch.
Neon green shoes.
Yeah. Lock from deep. And Locke drains his, oh, his foot wasn't in line. He drains a jumper. Locke is up to 7 points. He's a guy who's done a great job of not only attacking the basketball, so getting it inside. He's a great well-rounded player in the offensive end. Storm size block by Raccoon. Abel in transition kicks it to Locke. Locke from deep. Oh, another two from Locke.
Foot on the line again for Lee Locke, but still able to knock down these open looks. Going to bode well for his draft stock, I think.
I think Locke's already on a team, I believe. I think he's Connor's player, so he's in Memphis. He's on Memphis staff.
Still, though, a good sign for.
Yeah, definitely.
Shooting two.
Abel on the line for 2 shots. Not able to hit the first. Abel hits the second to go as Team White now back up to a 12-point lead after that timeout. They seem to do a good job of regrouping. Vasquez from deep. It's good. Vasquez with a big deep 3. Vasquez is another guy to keep your eye on for you owners. He's been big so far this game as he can hit it from deep as well, forcing Team White to call a timeout.
Vasquez cutting the lead now back into single digits for 4.
Do you have any predictions for where you're going to go in the draft?
No, not a clue. Because of how little I talk in league chat, I probably won't end up going until probably like the mid-late rounds, realistically.
Any teams you hope to be on?
Maybe.
What team?
I mean, okay. So I would like to preface this that all of these teams are fantastic. All of the branding's been really well done. But if I as an individual, as Dolph picks up his 4th foul now with 5 minutes to go in the second, if I'm being partial, the Oakland branding definitely has the biggest appeal to me as an individual.
One shot.
Interesting. And Locke on the line. I believe he's up to 11 points. He has takeover. And I will hit the free throw. But Locke has had a really monster first half. Dribble, gets the board, kicks it to Jarrett. I wouldn't be surprised if they set up a play for Locke here. How impressive he's been. They set up a floppy play for Jarrett from deep. No good. Melo with the ball. Drives inside. Not able to get the layup to go, but he gets his own rebound and draws a foul. Big play from Melo.
Picks up his second, as we're going to see a suite of substitutions here for both sides.
Melo not able to hit the first. As a couple subs back in, Dolph with 4 fouls, as you were talking about, he heads over to the bench. Melo is cold again. He's been struggling a lot. Blumps with the ball. Kicks it to Locke. Locke goes inside. Locke not able to finish this time. Melo with the ball. Sala from deep. Not able to get to go. Blunt using the pick. But it's a charging foul. That's something that a lot of people in CSB are unfamiliar to, because that doesn't happen at all, but GSB has definitely happened several times. Happens there.
Once picks up his second foul in the span of 30 seconds, called for a reach in there.
Yeah.
Hello, Marciano.
Not to get 3 to go. As Blunt on the other end with the ball. Driving inside. Able to draw a foul and get that and one. Count it. Big play there from Muddy Blunt after getting back-to-back fouls. He bounces back and gets the and one.
He's got 4 team fouls currently.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Blunt gets it to go. Green team from deep. Bounced around the rim and bounced it out. Abel on the other end. And Abel with the one-handed slam. Abel, 7 points. 3 for 4 and 2 assists.
Kanan Abel having himself a great second quarter here for White. As Blunt now picks up a third foul.
Yeah, in a span of like 2 minutes now.
Number 7, 2 shots.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be interesting once the season comes around on how exactly the games are going to look like, obviously with custom playbooks and also able to choosing, I believe it's up to 30 minutes that the game plan that guys can play, and it's just going to be interesting to see how that all works out. Definitely way different from the CSPA, a lot of customization options.
It's also going to be interesting too, seeing where players end up going and how they mesh with their new teammates.
Muller with the ball. Gets it stolen from by Petrovic. He gives it to Abel, and Abel with the two-handed slam. Abel up to 9 points and back-to-back dunks. Back-to-back dunks.
Abel currently on fire. Gets a great dish off the steal by Sasha Petrovic.
Out of bounds.
Zach gets that ball away from Muller. Gonna bring up a... Oh, but it was last touched by Muller, apparently. So Honey Blunt's going to come back in now.
Petrovic with the mid-range jumper, and it's good. As you can see, there's a huge
9:29
difference.
right now.
Yeah, compared to 19, I was 33. Greg Seymour able to get the steal. He gives it back to Petrovic, and he's not able to get the mid-range shot to go this time around. Sala with the ball. Three seconds in the shot clock. Muller drives and gets the tough layup to go. Big play there from Muller.
With a great effort there with little time left on the shot clock.
Chicago foul. Number 21.
Sala gets called for personal.
15 foul. At the line for the Celtics. Number 69.
Foul on Zach White in the bonus now.
Shooting 2.
Able to get the first shot to go. And Gleesack able to hit both.
Zach now has his takeover active for White. Ready to go.
Pookie Seymour gives it the Petrovic. Petrovic drives and Petrovic gets another layup to go. Team White continues to dominate. They're now up by 20 points. Sharon at the last second, he's not able to get to go. And it'll be Team White 49, Team Green 29 as we head into halftime. This is the GSB on Twitch. And we're back here for the halftime show. What are your thoughts so far on this first half, Aaron?
I mean, again, it's clear in this one that Team White is just an absolute cut above at the moment. And I think a lot of it is just to a combination of the turnovers they've been able to force and just how over aggressive it seems that the green team has been. Green has multiple people looking at foul trouble here. They were in the bonus there at the end of the second quarter as well. So everything just seems to be coming up good for Team One at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. As you can see, his top scorer, Storm, almost has a double-double, 8 and 10, and then Abel, 9 points with 2 assists as well.
11 assists, 6 steals for Team One. A bit behind in the rebound department, but pretty much dominating in every other category.
As we are back here in the third quarter, and the starters check back in for both teams. Dolph will start in the third despite having 4 fouls.
Going to be something to keep an eye on here.
Yeah.
Is if Dolph ends up picks up that 5th foul or not. Another player to watch in foul trouble who's on the other team, actually, now that I think about it, is Muddy Blunt, who is 3.
Vasquez with the ball. Gives it to Storm, and Storm to Huxley. But 3-second violation there. As Team White will regain possession.
A 69 sub in for another 69 as Raccoon's going to come in place of Dan Gleasack.
Bears with the ball. Gives it to Tribble. He's trying to foul out Dolph. And Dolph plays a little bit more conservative, and Tribble able to get it to go.
Great awareness, seeing that trying to get called for a foul. There's Cannon Abel gets a steal on Cam Mello.
Abel from deep doesn't hit it. Huxley on the other end draws the foul.
Block called on that one. It's the second person there.
Number 69, taking 2 shots.
Leads by 22. Shrink that to
Take a break.
20 here.
2 shots.
That's the first. And Huxley able to hit them both. Cuts the lead to 20. Abel with the ball. Jarris gets a pick and he cuts inside, has an open lane, but Nyla get the layup.
Jarris sitting at 4 points currently, with 2 of 6 at the moment.
Vasquez with the ball from deep. Oh, his foot's on the line, but Vasquez does show that he's able to have the range from deep as he did hit a 3-pointer a little bit before. Jarris, Nyla hit the mid-range shot. And back-to-back misses for Jarris. Mello from deep. Mello.
I may be wrong on this, but I don't think that Cam Mello has hit a shot at all this game.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to. If anyone can fact check that in the chat, but I believe you might be right. Definitely struggled a lot. Huxley and I was at the mid-range shot. Team White can't mid-range shot. Oh, that was Abel. And then Mello from deep. It's good. And Mello with the big 3 as he's been struggling a lot, just like you said.
All right, well, he's definitely not makeless anymore after that 3 ball. Very nice shot by Cam Mello there on the wing. That pass knocked away by Tribble.
And Vasquez able to steal the ball away from Jarris.
Yeah, Jarris now ice cold as Cam Mello misses another shot by White.
Tribble with the ball. Dolph reaches in and gets the steal. Yes, they're showing a little bit of aggression there by reaching in to get the steal. Has to be careful that's not a reaching foul. And Huxley, he's been very aggressive this game, driving to the rim and he's able to draw yet again another foul.
Yeah, first foul of the night called on Kane and Abel. Aldo Huxley to the line for 2 here.
Huxley able to hit the second shot as Team Green is now on an 8-0 run, forcing a timeout from Team White as they look to regroup.
Team 4's managed to shrink this lead down to 14 now. The defense for Team 1 just hasn't been as good as we saw in that first half. Still a lot of time left to play, though. 5 minutes, 20 seconds here in the third quarter. Of course, the whole fourth quarter afterward. If Green's able to keep up this pace, they can definitely shrink this gap and potentially overtake the lead. But White's going to need somebody to step up in a big way here, and it can't just be Cannon Abel.
Yeah. Good point. Team White able to regroup a little. Let's see what they can do. Darius is a guy who's been struggling. Let's see if he can turn things around. Darius with the ball. 8 seconds and a shot call. He uses a pick. Kicks it to Raccoon. And Raccoon gets inside, and just like that, on the opposing side, Team Green now called a timeout. As they talk things over.
Yeah, I guess the coach here for Green saw something he didn't like, calls a quick timeout after the dish from Jarris to Raccoon.
Yeah, must have been a good adjustment by Team White.
See how Green adjusts with possession here.
Who's been your favorite player to watch so far this game? And exciting guys that you're a fan of? Just a play style.
I mean, I'm definitely a fan of what I've seen from Cannon Abel so far. I like what I've seen out of the likes of Javad Storm as well.
Yeah, I would say me personally, yeah, I was thinking of Abel. He's a guy who had 2 big dunks back to back. I'd say Lee Locke. He's able to drive and drive out. Lee Locke's a guy who's really impressive. Great all-around player. Can do it all. Definitely more of an offensive player. But he's definitely a guy for Memphis that I definitely could see being one of Memphis' top scorers. And who's able to hit the first? And some subs check in from both sides. Here and with the ball. Green team sets up their offense. Gives it to Sala. Sala drives inside. And Sala's able to draw the foul.
At the line for the Bulls, number 21. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Sala and I will hit the first. Bounces in and out. And he's able to hit the second. And just to remind everyone after this game, coming up next will be Team 2 against Team 12, so stay tuned.
23. Second personal foul. Third
And a loose ball foul there from Team White. Team Green regains possession here. Taylor with the ball. He kicks it this year. And three, 2 seconds of shot clock. Muller not ready to go, but Taylor gets off his rebound and he gets a big dunk. Pokey Seymour with the ball. Gives it to Petrovic. Back to Seymour. Sets up a three for Blunt. His three. No good. Sala gives it to Murciano. Back over to Muller. Muller drives and loses the ball. To steal from Petrovic. Pokey drives in and Pokey slams it over Sala. Put that on the slam cam. What a big dunk. Someone clip that.
Pookie Seymour's really kind of stepped up here in the third for this team.
Sala loses the ball. Yeah, you're right. Seymour has a really big. And Muller able with the running floater to go. Petrovic with the ball. Looks to set up something for offense. Looks like Blaze is gonna post up here. But Blaze loses the ball. Big steal there from Taylor. And Muller looks to set something up for this Green offense. Looks like they're gonna set up pick for Muller. 2 seconds in the shot clock. Muller with the mid-range shot. It's no good. Luntz with the ball. He passed it over to Petrovic, but doesn't hit the first. Petrovic gets his own rebound and hits it the second time.
Yeah, Petrovic able to get his own rebound there and put it back. Extends his lead now back up to 19. Scratch that. 16 in favor of White.
Yeah. The three there from Marciano. And on the other end, Luntz with the ball. Kicks it over to Blaze. And Blaze hits the one-handed hook shot. Minute to go here in the third quarter. Sala comes off the pick. He has an open long range too. Doesn't hit it. Blunt uses the pick. He drives inside and Blunt's able to draw the foul.
Personal foul, second team foul.
Blunt did get knocked down there, but he was quick to get back up to his feet.
For 2 shots.
Blunt doesn't hit the first shot. Blunt gets the steal for Team White. Petrovic with the ball. He drives inside and he hits the layup to go. Team 1 back up to a 20-point lead. Staring with the heave. It's no good. As it would be Team White 65, Team Green 45. Get your fours up in the chat. This is the GSB on Twitch. We are back here for this fourth quarter GSB action as we can take a look at the State Farm assist of the game. Locke gets inside the layup. As each team starters will check back in. And Huxley with the steal. He's running in transition. And Huxley able to finish it despite being heavily contested by Hojeras. Block with the ball. They swing it around to Abel. Jareth drives in. And now I will hit the mid-range shot.
Jareth still ice cold at the moment. 2 of 9 shooting at the moment.
Yeah, and Melo
4
missed
turnovers
another
as well.
shot. Lost with the ball. He uses the pick, drives inside, and Locke gets the layup to go. He's up to 14 points. He's had a big night for Team White as he's looked really impressive. Locke with the ball, gives it to Abel, and Abel gets the easy dunk.
Cannon Abel, very much a highlight performance for him in this one, as that one rolls out of bounds. Last touched by Storm, it looks like.
Jareth kicks at the wall. Back over to Jareth. They look to set up a 3 for Tribble, but he kicks it back on to Abel. 5 seconds on shot clock. Abel, fade away mid-range shot, no good. And Vasquez attacking Tribble. Draws a foul.
For his first personal. Second half has really been a lot cleaner compared to how hacky almost that first half felt.
Yeah, I'd agree with you on that. Much smoother fourth quarter, or second half. Let's see if Vasquez can hit both of them. And he does. cuts it back to 20-point game. JS is cold. See if he can set it up again. Abel with the ball. He uses the pick. Spins around. Gives the Tribble. And Tribble count it and one. Big play there from Tribble.
Yeah,
And
Dolph picks up foul number 5, by the way.
Number 22.
I wrote,
Shooting 1.
what is it, 6 fouls? Oh yeah, we are 6. I was thinking it was 5 fouls.
Dolph now one mistimed block attempt away from fouling out of this one. So with Green currently down by 23, admittedly may not end up as much of a difference maker.
Yeah. Here with the ball. Gives it to Abel for 3. Not able to get it to go. Huxley on the other end. Drives in. And Huxley draws the foul.
Fouled by Ho Jaris there.
2.
Shooting for Chicago.
Shots for Aldo Huxley.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Huxley hits the first. Doesn't at the second though. Tribble able to get the rebound. And great ball movement by Team White as Abel gets the layup. Abel up to 13 points. Abel's been a big guy for Team White this entire game.
Abel pokes that one away from Camamello, but Green will maintain. No. I'm a liar. Green does not maintain possession. They will call it last touched by Green there.
That's Green.
As
Illegal
McCune gets
screen.
called for an illegal screen.
Huxley passed out to Vasquez. He gives it to Mello, a guy who struggled a lot, and another turnover by Mello. He's had a really off game.
Yeah, this
Abel on the other end.
has
Oh
been
my
a
bad,
game to
David.
forget for. This has been a game to forget for Camamello.
Yeah. Tribble has a mismatch, but great defense there from Huxley. And Huxley on the other end can't get the layup to go. Abel with the ball, gives it to Locke. And great defense there by Vasquez.
Boston.
And timeout
White.
here by Team 1. Yeah. Quick reminder in the chat from Gis. Winner of this game advances to play again on Tuesday against the winner of the second game today. So stay tuned for the second game as well. You don't want to miss out.
That's that Thursday, but then I remembered today is Thursday like a genius.
Vasquez forces a steal. He's now in takeover. Vasquez has had a pretty strong game. Vasquez uses a pick from Dolph. Minor Dolph has 5 fouls. Vasquez kicks it over to Huxley with the last second shot, and Huxley misses that one. Abel on the other end drives in and draws the foul here from Vasquez. Abel, guys, I think he's either up to 13 or 14 points, but he's one of the big guys for Team White that's helped them. Big that they're. We have a gear item claimed by Hubba. I want some steps.
Come off now. 4.5 to go. Have to pick 5 fouls, so we'll see Angelo Marciano take his place here.
Number 69.
Abel.
Far in this one, less than 40% shooting.
Yeah, they're struggling a lot. Great defensive effort by Team White. 4 seconds to go on a shot clock. Jarris drives inside and gets the and one.
Yeah, I mean that's one way to start heating up when you get cold. A very athletic layup there by Ho Jarris to get that one, and picks up the foul as well. Going to look to complete the 3-point play here as we'll see the rest of the subs come on for both of these teams.
Sala with the ball. Looks to do something. Kicks it over to Taylor. 5 seconds on a shot clock. Marciano gives it to Vasquez, who heaves the last second shot. He can't get it. And then Jarris with the ball. He drives in and hits the. Was that a setback or a fadeaway?
I didn't exactly get a good look at it.
Yeah. Oh, it's interesting because Jarris was 4 for 11
Personal foul.
last game, and
About
he's
that
4
now.
for 11 this game.
Number
Identical
7. At the line for
field
2.
goals both games, assuming he doesn't take another shot, which I imagine
Take
he
a
probably
break.
will.
Take a break.
Much
Two
more
shots.
a volume shooter. It
Yeah.
appears is Ho Jarris. Zach check in.
And he's able to make the second free throw. Yeah, 'cause the bench unit checks in, like you said, for Team White, as they had a strong showing tonight. So, huge. win to advance the next round.
Number
And
21.
Salah gets it to go. So layup. Team White and Bronze slow the pace down a little bit.
Yeah, I think at this point, White just wants to kind of finish this out. They've got a 24-point lead. Green hasn't really been able to shrink that all that much.
Yeah. Salah with the ball. Can't get the layup.
Or adding some more rebounds into his stat column tonight.
From deep, Petrovic. And Petrovic hits the three.
That was an impressive shot there by Sacha Petrovic.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting him to launch that one, but man, was that a thing of beauty going through.
Taylor with the ball. Cut there from Vasquez. He's gonna decide to keep it himself and doesn't hit the three. Ten seconds on the shot clock. A minute to go in the game. And Petrovic, once again, he says the game's not over until there's triple zeros in the clock, and he's up to 18 points. Some reason why in some mock drafts he's been won with impressive showing here tonight. $29-point lead for Team White. Petrovic's gonna ISO. They're gonna give it down to Gleasack. And Gleasack able to draw the foul.
Second personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for your Celtics, number 69. At the line for 2 shots.
Two.
A bit lopsided, unfortunately, but I still think a lot of good, a lot of upside that I can see on both sides of the floor here. We're going to move on, as we mentioned, to play Tuesday against the winner of the game after this.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Steering with the ball. Looks like Team Green's gonna have one last chance to score here. They're gonna give it a Salah from deep. No good. But they were to regain possession, so they're gonna have one more chance. 2, 1. And they're just gonna let the clock drain, as it would be Team 1 coming out with a victory, 87-56.
Again, a much more lopsided affair here in this first game. Again, still a lot of upside I saw on both sides. I'd like to see the final box score, just to see kind of more of where things ended up landed. If I think it was Storm was close to a triple-double, or a double-double rather.
Yeah, I remember he was like 1 or 2. I think he was 2 points off from that, and he just needed a bucket in the second half. We go into the team comparison, as you can see. A lot of yellow on the right side of this column. Points in the paint, 50 to 24. Anything that stands out to you?
The fact that the Team 1 had twice as many baskets as Team 4 did. 18 for 59 is absolutely abysmal, but it is credit to just how well White played defensively.
Yeah, definitely. As we go into the box score, as you can see, leading scorer for this white team, Petrovic, hit both of his threes and 18 points, went 8 for 13. Oh, Kanan Abel, as you can see, 5 steals. A big night from him on the defensive end as well as the offensive end. He gets 15 points. Lock, 14 points, goes 6 for 9. Just struggled a lot, but he had the exact same field goal rate as last game. He was 4 for 11 last game as well. That's interesting how that happened. Gleasack, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 2 for 2. Very efficient night from him. And Tribble, close to double-double, just 3 points off, but he's able to get 13 rebounds to go along with 7 points. Blunt, 6 points, 4 assists, able to get a steal. Pokey Seymour at 5-2-7. Efficient night from them. Blaze 4 points, 3 rebounds. And Raccoon 2 points, 1 for 6. He struggled a little bit this game, but definitely can turn things around next game. And as we go into the next column, Huxley 12 points, 4 for 7. Yeah, Vasquez 12 points, 4 rebounds, 4 for 9, 1 for 5 from deep. As you can see, Storm, like you were talking about, Storm wasn't able to hit the double-double mark despite having 16 rebounds. He had a really impressive night getting all the boards. Definitely a column that could stick out to scouts, except he's already on a team. But
Yeah,
he looked really
head
strong
coach
in
at
that game.
Oakland.
And then Josh Sterling, 6 points, 1 for 7. He struggled a lot this game. Sala, 5 points, 2 for 6. Muller, 5 points, 2 for 6 as well, but he had 3 turnovers. Struggled with that aspect. And like you said, Camelo, 1 for 11, only 3 points. Only hit that 1 3, but he 6 turnovers as well. He had an awful game. Definitely a game that you want to just move on from, not focus on too much. Hopefully that doesn't hurt his draft stock too much, as this will be Team Beam's last game. And then Angelo Marciano, 3 points, 6 rebounds, 1 for 2. And to finish it off, Taylor, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 for 3. And then Dolph, of course, he did end up fouling out, but he had 0 points and 0 for 2, but able to get 3 boards. -6 plus and minus though, so he had a good plus and minus.
It's a rough game kind of all around for Team Green here, especially Cam Mello only 1 for 11. His one shot, that one 3-pointer on the wing. Of course, the 6 turnovers definitely not helping matters. Still was able to help out his team a little bit though. 2 rebounds, 2 assists. But yeah, definitely a game to forget for a lot of people on this Green squad here in this game.
Yeah.
Well, I'm back. We're gonna keep the stream up while we get the next game ready. Thank you to Aaron Hughes and Mitch for calling that one. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. We got one more game today coming up shortly after this. So stay tuned for that one. For Aaron Hughes, for Mitch, I am Nighthawk. We'll see you guys coming up here in about 5 minutes. More Gold Standard basketball coming up.
Peace.
Live here for game 2, day 7 Prospect Challenge, first day of the bracket play here. One of these teams will move on to play the winner of the team 1 who won the last game. In the booth to me, Gish. Gish, what's going on, buddy?
What's up? Doing good. Excited to see the matchup of two teams who struggle a little bit in the group stage, but kind of like we just saw with Group 1 in the last game, or Team 1 in the last game, has a chance to get some momentum building heading into the draft.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll see what happens here. Looks like Bryson will have the ball here for White Squad over to Luke Boudreau. Little mixture of starting lineups between these two teams. Now Nick Hill back over to Bryson. Ball almost stolen and out of bounds. Scotty B. Peepin got his hands on it. We do have a position change. One thing for the draft is that we're going to have even numbers, and every team's going to have 2 people from each primary position. So Scotty B. Peepin is going to move to shooting guard, which he's been playing the entire tournament. He's been playing at the shooting guard position, but he's officially going to move from small forward to shooting guard, which is not a big change, but something to note for owners and GMs.
Yeah,
go ahead.
He was the one guy playing out of position in these games, so
Yeah, it only makes sense, right? And he's been doing a good job at shooting guard too.
yeah, for sure. I really haven't even noticed that he is a small forward.
For sure.
Number 35, taking 2 shots.
Team 2 versus Team 12, I believe this is.
Yeah, getting to we've got a couple staff guys on each team. Got our last player in, Tyler Deathridge, over on Team 12. And some names to watch for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Now, we've seen multiple games from these two teams. This is the 3rd game we're seeing both teams now, right? So we've kind of seen some guys separate themselves and have really good performances in 2 games. Some have been inconsistent in one or the other, and some have, been on the wrong end of both of them. But I think we're starting to see who's going to be more consistent and who may not be. But we're always going to be surprised in the first year draft.
Absolutely, and still time for guys to have breakout performances. We've seen guys have one good game followed by a bad game, so no reason why it can't go the other direction. But our first point on the board there is Jeremiah Prophet knocks down one of his 2 free throws, and then the layup is good in the other direction.
Yeah, Deathridge, I think, on the layup there. So he gets the first field goal of the game. Luke Boudreau has the ball over to Nick Hill. Nick Hill's 3-pointer is good. Long, too. They're going to call foot on the line there for Nick Hill.
Saw that a lot in the last game. Some of these guys got to work on that footwork.
Awareness, get behind the line for sure. Davis over to Deathridge. Deathridge going to drive against Jim Williams. Off the glass and good. We're seeing a little bit of that speed difference right now, Gish. Deathridge not the smallest guy, but he's a lot thinner than Williams' giant build, and he's going right around him on some things.
Yeah, for sure. He's not afraid to go at the size, but he's using his speed to put Williams in awkward positions, not really giving him a chance to block the shot.
Well, then we're seeing the other side of it, right? Williams just getting the ball down in the paint and bullying Deathridge. So we're seeing the pros and cons of both of those builds right there going against each other.
Absolutely, and both guys doing a good job of using their advantage to score.
Braden Harches, Kyrie All-Star, 5 All-Stars, nice.
Yeah, got a couple of gear redemptions and
Ooh.
dunk redemptions.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Dylan Davis 3-pointer. Yeah, we got some gear. People are starting to gear themselves up, which is good. It'll be it'll look nice for the season.
Absolutely.
Ball down to Williams. A little out of his range here, unless he's going to try to back him down from the elbow.
He's probably got the strength for it. Doesn't mean
Probably.
it's the best idea.
It might take him 3.5 years to get there.
Yeah.
Hale spins it. Jumper, no good. Rebound tipped and grabbed by Williams. Good strong fight there from the Giant. Looks like they want Hill again. Instead they go to Bryson. Now out to Boudreaux to Hill. Hill contested three-pointer, no good. This rebounded by Shalizzi, who throws it off the back of Profit, and Profit gathers it, can't score.
A sloppy start. I think both teams, really trying to push for that first win, and a little overexcited, I think, early.
For sure, yeah. Hubba redeemed the Steph's earlier, so he's gonna have the Steph the Curry shoes on the way. Now the ball out to Devin Davis, three-pointer, no good. Rebound pulled down by Williams. See if they want to run here. Well, most of them. Stolen by Counterman. Oh, Williams got no shot to catch up to. I'm not really sure why they didn't throw it ahead to Shalizzi there, but I think Shalizzi had a little bit of an edge.
Yeah, Williams has done some good things with that strength, but he's laboring early for sure.
For sure. Deathridge misses the jumper there, or the jump hook there. Ahead to Hill. Hill's going to fire a three and hits another one.
There you go.
Nick
Nice
Hill.
shot by the tail.
Two threes for him now. Davis, ball loose. Profit almost came up with it. Now Davis over to Counterman. Now to Deathridge. Backdoor to Davis for the layup. Nice ball movement there from the Green Squad.
Yeah, for sure. Great pass. Who was that with the pass? I missed.
That was that Profit or Deathridge? Or
It was-
Shalizzi? It might have been Shalizzi, actually.
I think it might have been Shalizzi. Yeah. But yeah, great post-to-post pass.
Nick Hill, ball stripped out of bounds. It'll stay with them. You see those quick hands and active hands by Scotty B. Peepin. Some of the quickest in the prospect games here. One of the best lockdown defenders, pure defenders that we've seen. He also had a pretty good offensive game, though, too, yesterday.
Yeah, an interesting thing here with Team 12 playing this game is we see another three go down for Hill. But Team 12 is actually the one team in this kind of third tier that actually won a game. They won their game yesterday, but their division, or their group, was the only one that had all three teams go 1-1. So we had to go to the point differential tiebreaker. So Team 12 actually has a win under their belt.
There you go.
Just had the negative point differential that sent them into this knockout round instead.
That's the way it works out sometimes. There's Bryson. Ball was tipped. It'll stay with him. 5 seconds left. Bryson's going to have to make quick work. Hill has the hot hand right now. Three-pointer off the back of the rim. No good. Profit gets the putback to go. The awkward putback from almost the free throw line. But I guess maybe he works on that one.
Apparently, that was a fancy putback from Jeremiah Crawford.
How about on the floor? 13-11 start here. Good start from both teams. As we see the subs check in. You're looking at Cajun Saint and Dime Hardaway here on Team Green. Now the ball's over to Hakuna Matata. Back to Saint. A lot of staff members on this rotation for the Green.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I think
Four of the five, yeah.
the five. Yeah, A.R. Jordan, the only one who's not.
For sure. Pinkard gets the foul there. I think on the white squad we got Ernesto Romero, Rashadi Yeesh, Perry Pinkard, and let me see who else is on there.
Al Pedraza and Justin Banks.
There you
I
go.
believe.
Yeah, Justin Banks and Al Pedraza. Pedraza and Bear Johnson look pretty similar. If you take a look at both of them, they're both in the game right now.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe we can get a shot of them standing side by side.
Maybe on the second free throw. All eyes on Perry Pinkard right now at the line. First free throw good by Pinkard. So there they are across from each other. Both got the same hair.
Yep. Yeah.
One's
Real
got a
similar
headband,
looks. Yeah. Yeah. They do have that to set them apart, thankfully.
Dive Hardaway with the ball. Hardaway over to Johnson. Tada back to Hardaway. Now to A.R. Jordan. Jordan backdoor to Saint. Saint gets the foul on Rashadi Ish. And Cajun Saint will go to the line for a couple free throws.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
Got the Vegas staff member getting some good work inside, slashing small forward there.
So missed free throw there by Saint. Second one incoming, 15-11 game. Second one up and good. Cuts the lead to 3. The ball will be with Justin Banks, bringing it up here for White. Banks over to Ish. Shotty swings it back over to Justin Banks, now to Romero. Pinkard on the wing. Romero going to follow with, thought he was going to go ball screen. Now Banks going to get a ball screen from Pedraza. Banks drives in, goes up, gets fouled, and no bucket there, fouling A.R. Jordan. So good job by Banks getting down into the paint and drawing the contact.
Yeah, for sure. Seen that a couple times from both teams early on. Just doing a good job of getting down inside and drawing contact.
Banks at the line, 2 free throws coming. First one is short.
Almost airballed that one. Not what you want to see from your point guard.
Storm watch, first half of the quarter. What does that mean? Second free throw, good.
I know we had Storm in the last game, I believe. Yeah, Jada Storm.
We had July Storm last game. Here's Matata over to Saint. Now down to Johnson. Bear Johnson at the elbow. Johnson facing up. Get a little split on the backside. Johnson's going to have to make something work. Swings to Saint. Saint quick 3 from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Romero. Off goes White here. Rashadi Ish will set it up. It'll be Justin Banks now on the wing. Over to Pinkard. Pinkard swings it back up top. Ball screen coming from Pedraza. Banks drives in, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Johnson. Jumped right over Pedraza there for the board. Now the ball is Saint on the wing. Saint over to Matata. Matata lines up the 3 in the face of Romero, no good. Rebounded by Pedraza. Ish trying to get around the defense, goes in off the glass. Can't get it to go. Good defense by Cajun Saint there.
That was. Stayed right on him all the way to the rim, forced a tough layup.
So Saint will set it up here for Green. He gets it over to A.R. Jordan. Now down to the paint to Matata. Matata, wild fadeaway jumper, good.
I mean, I guess if it goes in.
That's a good shot if it goes in for sure. If you miss that one, it might not be.
Yeah. Might not be in the game for much longer.
Here's Justin Banks, top of the key, 16-14 game. Ball stripped. It's loose. Banks is going to stay with it. Dime Hardaway with some good defense. 2 seconds left. Banks pull-up jumper, no good. Ball tip, grabbed by Romero. Can't finish the layup.
Gotta finish that if you're the big man. Good board, but he's got to put that back in.
That's what progression's for, Gish, huh?
Absolutely.
But he does have really good hands. We've seen that in multiple games from Romero. His hands are really strong and fast for a big man.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, It's nice that you can have a guy who's making that impact on the defensive end. You just like him to be able to finish like we saw right there.
Kuna Matata with the dunk. Nice feed from Cajun Saint. Tie game now, 16-16. First quarter rolling down, under a minute left now. Banks drives in, and they're going to call a foul on Hardaway. I don't really agree with it, but they're going to give Banks the benefit of the doubt, and Banks will go to the line for a couple free throws.
Yeah, definitely looked clean up top. Only thing I can think is maybe some body contact down low. But I'm sure Banks will take the 2 free throws all day.
Yeah, absolutely. Free throw good by Banks. Second one, no good. Johnson grabs the rebound ahead to Cajun Saint. Saint drives in, goes up. Strong, no good. Rebounded by Pinkard. Pinkard pushes quickly ahead to Banks. Banks got a one-on-one. Good defense by Hardaway again to stop Pinkard. Or to stop Banks, rather. Now Romero into the post. Going to go to the spin move. Tries to drive left. Gets blocked by Bear Johnson there.
Great play by Johnson.
Yeah, rejected that one for sure. Sent him packing, and now it's going to be Kuna Matata over to Johnson. Johnson back to Matata. Now the screen. Matata, pull-up jumper. Up, no good. Rebounded by Romero. Fadeaway jumper. Good by Pedraza at the buzzer.
Big time shot by one of the higher ranked prospects in the draft for sure. When you're looking at some of the mock drafts that have come out, teams will love that.
19-16, end of the first quarter. We'll take it to the second here. Question in the chat was, are the new upgrades? And no, they're not. They will not go until the next week because during the season we don't play on Thursdays and Fridays. So that's why progression is Thursday through Saturday. So any progression that goes in or that gets entered will not be used until next week's games. So back here, second quarter. Devin Davis is going to start the ball here for Green. Starters back in.
It was a hard-fought first quarter, really close the whole way. Hope we see more of that as we keep going here.
Yeah, I'd like to see another close game. Ball stripped by Williams. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay here with Green with 5 on the shot clock. Showing the replay of Bear Johnson's block on Ernesto Romero.
Yeah, he got way up. I don't even think Romero let go of the ball yet. Just knocked it right out of him.
He timed it really well. So 5 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to go right to the post to Counterman. Counterman pump fakes once, twice off the glass, and good. What a play drawn up there.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like Counterman, their small forward, had a mismatch and took advantage of it.
Absolutely. 19-18. Peepin with the hands on Hill. Another steal by Scotty B. Peepin going to feed it to the corner. Three-pointer, Counterman, no good. Rebounded by Deathridge, and he finishes. Peepin is somebody, Gish, that can turn defense into offense really quick, whether it's him or creating for somebody else. Really, really unique build.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the small forwards, so he can get mismatched by small forwards a little bit, but he's been playing at shooting guard where his size fits in better, and he's just got really good defensive ability. Yeah,
which he probably will be playing most of the season with that switch now, right? So he's but able to guard multiple positions for sure. Definitely don't think he'll have any issue guarding small forwards as well.
Yeah.
Boudreaux now over to Hill. I think they want Williams down low, who's got Shalizzy on him. Instead, they're going to go to Bryston. Bryston's jumper off the screen, no good, back rim. Rebounded strong by Shalizzy, who's going to kick it quickly ahead to Counterman. Counterman down low to Deathridge. Deathridge goes up with the left hand. He's going to get fouled. Prophet had his hands in there. He took him out. It's kind of a late whistle, but two
Yeah,
free
a
throws
little bit
coming
of a
here.
weak foul off it for sure. Maybe just got caught with his hand in the cookie jar for a little bit too long.
For sure. Deathridge going to the line. 13 assists or points off assist, 10 in the paint. So half the points scored right now in the paint for this team.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it with that inbounds play. They're just continuing to attack inside.
First free throw good by Deathridge. Second free throw, no good. Bryce.
Deathridge with the takeover boost, though, so.
Oh yeah, he
Some of
did
the
get it.
possessions.
The rim protector takeover. Davis has the ball. Devin Davis working for Green. Let's see if they go to Deathridge again with that takeover. Said they're going to go to Peepin. Peepin down into the lane. He's going to go up and fouled by Nick Hill. And he'll go to the line for two free throws.
Yeah, and once again, Team 12 really working it inside. I think they have an advantage over Team 2 there, and they're going right at him.
Right on cue, Caboose checking into chat to watch this guy, Scotty B. Peepin. See if he can hit a couple free throws.
A little ugly on the first free throw there, but got another one to get another point on the board here for Team 12.
Yeah, for sure.
Now he's wondering if he should go away and let his guy play like he was before.
I think this guy.
But he hits-
I think he had like what 8? He had a bunch of points in the last game.
Timeout.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
22-19 on the timeout. While Gish digs up the stats on the last game for Team 12. We'll get those channel points, Caboose. Get some cool stuff with those. Definitely keep watching. Your guy is definitely one of the best defenders I've seen on the perimeter. Bryston drives in. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Shalizzi. Quickly ahead to Counterman. Sarah Counterman spins to the middle, kicks out to Scotty B. Peepin, who's going to bring it to the corner. Scotty off the screen, gives it to Davis, back to Counterman, back to Scotty with 10. Scotty with 8. Scotty back up top. They're going to go to Deathridge. Good ball movement. Counterman, three-pointer, good. That was beautiful basketball right there by the green team.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they have really kind of turned it on here early on in the second quarter. Really good on the offensive end. And, I mean, we were talking about Scotty B. Peepin. He really filled it up in the last game for
Yeah.
Team 12. 12, 4, and 6. Had 4 steals as well. Just an impact all over the place.
I think jumper by Bryston is good with the guy in his face. I think him and Kane and Abel probably the two best perimeter defenders I've seen in these prospect games.
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with that from what I've seen so far.
Deathridge drives in, fouled by Williams, who made a good attempt on the play, but probably a good foul. Deathridge looked like he had an open lane.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, Deathridge using that speed to put Williams in an awkward position defending.
Two shots. Last on the first.
First free throw, no good, 25-21. Michael Bryson checking into the chat. Maybe he's been here, but first time I'm seeing him. Deathridge's second free throw is good, pushes the lead back up to 5. One of these teams will move on and play next week one more time, right? And the other one will be done until the draft.
Yeah, absolutely. The winner will play Team 1, who we saw win in that last game, and then loser will be done until the draft. But, make a good performance in this game, and owners and GMs will remember your name.
Yeah, for sure. That was a good run by Deathridge there in transition.
Yeah.
He's being guarded by big Jim C. Williams, the Giant, and he just got out ahead of him and ran. He's going to run faster initially, so Green looks like they want to push in transition a little.
Yeah, and time after time we're seeing them attacking zone.
Ooh, ball rolls in for Bryston there on the 3. We're going to get the timeout.
Right.
That was a good bounce.
It was. Sometimes you need one of those, and Team 2, I think, could certainly use a little kickstart right now.
For sure. 28-24, 4-point game. It'll be Devin Davis with the ball up top against Bryson. Now to Counterman. Counterman wipes back, kicks it over to be Scotty. Peepin with the ball over to Davis. Davis looking for Scotty, 3-pointer. He's going to line one up, back rim, no good. Not a strong suit there, but good to know he's willing to shoot those once in a while because he's going to need to.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, with the way Shalizzy and Deathridge have been playing inside, just hire them up, and those guys are really playing well right now. We see Shalizzy get the offensive board and get fouled there.
For sure. Shalizzy at the line for 2 free throws. He wipes the sweat off his face, off his hand. It's got to be that Jeff. That's the Hornacek free throw, isn't it? That old school Jeff Hornacek free throw where he wipes his face.
Yeah, I can't say that I ever watched Jeff Hornacek play in a game.
You'll know his free throw if you see it. I think he said it was a signal to his kids and wife in the stand every time he wiped his face at the free throw line.
It does look old school, though. That's for sure.
For sure. Well, he gets lit up on the takeover with that free throw. Shalizzy does.
Yeah, another good sign for Team 12. Deathridge having it, and now Shalizzy.
Boudreaux with the ball. Swings it over to Williams. Williams not much of a threat out there, so he's going to go to Hill. Hill's long jumper, back rim, no good. Pulled down strong by Profit, and Profit finishes.
Great board by Profit.
There's Davis. Davis now to Counterman. Counterman back to Peepin. Peepin. I've been really impressed with the ball movement by Green as Shalizzy gathers another offensive board. They're playing really unselfish.
Yeah, for sure. Their coaching staff seems to have
Shalizzy for 3. Shalizzy is not a 3-point shooter. That was interesting there.
Yeah, not the shot you want to take for Team 12 for sure.
Maybe they thought the glass cleaner takeover would help there. Bryston, high floater, good. Gotta love that on the inside.
For sure. Yeah.
Bryston's had some strong games too.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of the standouts for Team 2. In fact, let's see, pull up his stats from their last game.
We do that. Across Counterman now to the wing. Counterman up top to Davis. Now to Peepin. Peepin with 3. Peepin with 2. Fadeaway 3. Up. No good. Rattles in and out. Profit grabs the rebound ahead to Hill. Hill's going to try to go around Davis. Davis with some good defense there.
Yeah, keeping him out of the paint and kind of forcing a reset here.
Yeah, and here's Boudreaux to the corner. Wide open. Nick Hill. 3-pointer. No. Rebounded by Shalizzy, who's gathered up a bunch of boards. Now it's Peepin. Nice pass to Deathridge for the layup. Lead up to 4. Timeout. Get those subs in here with just over 3 minutes left in the half.
A long run for the starting units there for sure. And talking about Bryston, he dropped 14 points, 6 assists in the last game for Team 2. And they had a strong offensive performance, dropped 91, but really could not stop Team 10 at all, giving up 103. So we'll definitely be looking for a better defensive performance as they go today. Of course, that was the Tez Green game against Team 10.
Yeah, Tolani games tomorrow night. Those games will be at what am I running games these days? 9 and 10:30. Might start a tad earlier than 9, maybe 8:30 tomorrow night, but 8:30 or 9. But we'll start those ones, and we'll run the semifinals of the middle tier tomorrow, the number 2 seeds. Shalizzi is going to pull another 3. Maybe Shalizzi will shoot the 3. I mean, I don't think it's his strong suit, but a stretch big that can rebound the ball, a little undersized, but shoots the 3 as well. That's pretty valuable.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely something that we're seeing a lot of NBA teams look for.
Yeah, for sure. Johnson with the rebound. Caboose asked why the cheerleaders have Celtic stuff on, because I haven't changed it yet, all right?
Or just pretending that this isn't TU.
Yeah, exactly. They lent us their dancers and cheerleaders. We don't have the budget for it yet, and we wanted some entertainment.
We're starting the separate cheerleaders league next week.
All will be fixed by season, no worries. Hawk, can you change 10s when you go up an overall for free? You can change 10s when you hit the next tier for free. So if you're in the bronze tier and you hit 82 overall, you can change 10s for free. Otherwise, it'll be 5,000. Layup by Matata, no good. And fouled, though, by Rashad Ish. We'll go to the line for 2. No, we didn't pay him, Caboose. They lent it. They donated their cheer team to us.
Number 17.
It came with the arena. We rented the arena out, and it came with the cheerleaders, which is nice.
Yeah, but you might not be surprised, but TD Garden cost a lot to rent out. So
Yeah, it's expensive. We had to ask, how much are we paying for the arena? Oh man.
What was it? 15,000 a day for the 3 weeks.
Yeah, we're paying a pretty penny for the arena,
It's pretty steep.
which is why we need a hype train in this place right now. Let's get it.
I was gonna say y'all's $10 subs don't really cover the 15 grand a day.
Get some hype trains in here. I might cover like 10 minutes of the arena.
You can get like a kid's clown or something, put him in like a GFP suit and just like stick him out there maybe.
Absolutely. Johnson to the post, wheeling and dealing. Bear Johnson with the layup and the mismatch there. He lights it up. I think everybody on green's been lit up at one point today.
Yeah, especially their bigs are taking over, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, Caboose. We had to work around the Bruins and Celtics schedules, and it was not easy, but they're both on a break right now, so.
Yeah, if y'all been wondering why the stream times have been all over the place, that's why.
Yeah, they had to change the ice to the court. They had to change the Celtic court to this court. It's been a mess. We're also in Boise and not Boston, but whatever.
Yeah, we actually moved the entire TD Garden to Boise.
20 seconds left, three-pointer. Yeah, big three-pointer there. Ball loose. Cajun State with the steal. Green looking to go for their own little unconventional 2-for-1 here. Hardaway's going to drive. Little mini runner fadeaway. Good. Wow, that's a big run right there to end the half.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it kind of felt like Team 2 was getting back into it. So I think they had it down to 1 at one point, and all of a sudden...
Oh, Banks drills the 3, answers back.
All of a sudden, it's going to be a 7-point game and a half, not 10.
There you go. Halftime coming up. Take a quick break. We'll check out the highlights. It's Gold Standard Basketball.
34.
stat disparity at halftime is quite large, despite it only being a 7-point game.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting to see that big of a difference in field goal percentage.
Caboose wants to come to a game in person in Boise. You know, it's a secret location right now. Still under works.
We're working it out with the Boise City Council if we can actually disclose the location. They're worried about the sudden influx of new tourists.
Women. Sudden influx of women to the arena. 41-34. 10 minutes left. Over to Johnson. Johnson working to his left, hands it off to Counterman. Counterman drives in. Pull-up jumper, good. Tourists in Boise, never, ever.
That's why the city council's worried. It's not something they're used to having to do.
Yeah, they don't want it. They don't want it. Well, yeah, well. Anyway.
And that's what we call them in Texas, too.
I'm one of the implants. I'm part of the problem. Layup, Bryson, no good. Fouled by Davis.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line, number 4. At the line for 2 shots.
Another good game so far from Bryston. He's maybe not quite as good as his previous game, but continuing to make a really good impact on the offensive end and himself to the line here.
For sure. Yeah, Bryson's a good-looking prospect at that point guard position. Obviously a very active member of the Sim communities. Been around a long time, so he's definitely going to be high on some people's draft boards.
Absolutely. Has a lot of good connections with the team staffs as well. Ugly on the free throw, but a good putback by Jeremiah Prophet. Working his way inside and drawing the foul on Cajun Singh.
Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, number 77. At the line with 1 shot.
Prophet does hit his free throw and finishes off a 3-point play, cutting the lead down to 6. Nice steal by Luke Boudreau there, and Boudreau going the other way with it. It's inside and
Gish
deep
handling the
into
play-by-play for a second while I handle this.
Tank driving it down, and he'll finish. Nice finish by Cajun Sane. He's got the takeover. There's our TTSN drive cam right there as Bryston brings the ball back the other way. Bryston kicks it over to Boudreau. Boudreau will kick it over to Prophet, who swings it to Nick Hill. Well, down inside to Jim Williams, and Williams finishes. Good finish by the giant Jim Williams. Bear Johnson working on Williams, going with the fadeaway, no good. Rebound Williams. Head to Bryston, who kicks it to Boudreau. Boudreau with it at the top of the key. Swings it over to Bryston. Bryston looking for a screen. He'll go around it, driving inside. Bryston, little floater, no good. Rebound Prophet, and Prophet slams it home. Lead down to 4.
Gish is a beast in the booth, man. Gish, you're a natural.
Thanks. It's all my time playing video games and commentating for myself.
Me too, don't worry. I think we've all done it. Here's Counterman on the wing. Down to Johnson. Johnson stripped by Williams. Williams ahead to Boudreau. Boudreau out to Hill. Hill, another three-pointer. Been hot tonight. Nick Hill has another one there.
Absolutely great game so far from Hill. I think that's his first 3 of the second half, but trying to pick up where he left off in the first. And he's shown the willingness to shoot it so far in these games, but this is the best efficiency I think we've seen from him. He was just 1 for 5 in their last game. Did finish with 9 points and 6 assists, but definitely hitting his shots more often today.
For sure. Deathridge now out to Davis. Davis back rim, no good. Rebounded by Prophet. Hill drives right. Back to his left. Kicks it out to Bryson. Bryson now down to Williams. Williams out to Hill. Hill three-pointer. Good. Another one from Nick Hill.
Just like that, Team 2 has come all the way back, and they've got the lead now.
Bryson answers right back on the other end to tie it up.
A good job by Bryson, killing some of that momentum.
Three-pointer, good. Another one from Nick Hill.
Game. Nick Hill trying to, he's taking advantage of this third game, trying to get some of those GMs, telling him, hey, look at me. This is what I can do for you. Now he's got takeover. Rosie working down low, and he'll draw the foul on Prophet. And that's 4 fouls on Jeremiah Prophet. Been one of the best players so far for this white squad, but it picks up his 4th, and Shalizzi will go to the line.
4 fouls already here in the third. Probably gonna have to take a seat. 8 3-pointers made in the game here by Green. Been impressed with some of the guys tonight. Nick Hill, obviously the standout performer in this one, but also Shalizzi's had a really good game as well.
Yeah, for sure. And then, Deathridge has had some really good moments. Jeremiah Prophet, a bunch of good performances. And then some duds, Al Pedraza not really making much of an impact.
He had that nice block, but that's about it, huh?
Yeah, he's had a rough start to his career for sure.
50-47. Shalizzi at the line for 2. Second one up and good. So lead cuts to 2. Here's Jimsy Williams. Nick Hill lit up, no surprise there. At this Luke Boudreau, now over to Bryson. Jim Williams off the screen, gonna drive in the big man. Showing a little bit of ball handling skill.
Yeah, he said he's trying to show Deathridge that he can use a little bit of speed to take it down.
Williams at the line for 2 shots.
I'm trying to show a different aspect to his low post game.
Free throw good by Williams. Jimmy C, the Giants. He is a massive individual. He's lit up now too with the post scorer takeover.
Yeah, we've had a bunch of takeovers in this game. Kind of feels like
3 guys on white lit up.
3 right now for Team 2. But yeah, a bunch of individual runs. Feels like in this game.
Deathridge tries to spin baseline. Nice move by Tyler Deathridge. The footwork, he just footwork Jim C. Williams right there.
Absolutely cut Williams completely flat-footed, and that's what, the 3rd or 4th time I think that he's just put Williams in a terrible position to defend. Etheridge trying to show that size does matter, but it's not everything.
Nice move there. Davis went to the ground. Bryson finishes the layup.
Yeah, I think a good timeout here by Team 12. All of a sudden, they're really having trouble stopping Team 2 from scoring as Bryson lets him know.
54-50 game. 5 minutes left here in the third. Three-pointer no good. Rebounded by Williams.
The shot they got, the good double screen for Davis coming around, just couldn't hit the shot.
Boudreau's going to get fouled. Counterman blocked the shot, but got a lot of arm as well.
Yeah, Counterman not really complaining too much about that one. Definitely a lot of contact there on Luke Boudreau. Boudreau's another guy who we haven't really seen make a huge impact. He did fill up the stat sheet in his last game for Team 2, 6-5-5. But we'll see if these free throws, as he misses the first one, but maybe these free throws just getting to the line can get him kickstarted a little bit offensively.
Yeah, I think so too, for sure. Pizzo in the chat. What is up, Pizzo? Aaron Ike, what's up? Here is Dime Hardaway with the ball, swings it over to Saint. Saint now to Hardaway. Hardaway working to his left, pull-up jumper from the elbow. Dime Hardaway, no good, rebounded by Jim Williams. Nick Hill, who's been on absolute fire here in the second half, actually all game, but he's going to cross over, kicks it down to Williams. Williams, short-range jumper, good. So the big man got a little 15-footer gish.
Absolutely, that's big if you're a GM looking to draft Jim Williams, to know that you're not just going to have to leave him down low. He can step out and hit a little bit.
Yeah, Jordan, you can't get the little runner to go. Maybe he builds some more range into his game as he develops here.
Yeah, that would be for sure something to watch. If he can, maybe even hit some jumpers from the elbow, that would be a big help for the spacing of whatever team he's on.
Spin move by Banks out to Boudreau, now to Profit. Profit, buzzer no good, rebounded by Johnson. 57-50, here's Matata. Kuna Matata with the ball. Hesitates, kicks it to Cajun Saint. Saint gonna get fouled by Boudreau here.
Bad foul by Boudreau. Shot clock wasn't too low, so not a whole lot of help there for Team 12, but still not what you want if you're Luke Boudreau right there.
For sure. Dime Hardaway. Blocked by Romero, who we profiled as more of a defensive big. Showing it there, Rashadi Ish on the other end with the 3-ball. Pushes the lead to 10.
What a turnaround for Team 2. They have flipped this from a 10-point deficit to a 10-point lead so quickly.
It happened fast. Here's Saint. When you hit the 3-ball as well, they has been, right? That's going to happen. Hardaway with a nice move and the nice finish.
Yeah, that's what Team 12 is going to need more of. They've struggled from the outside, and we'll see if they can start getting some good finishes inside like they really had in the first half and haven't had since.
For sure. Here's Ish. Out to Williams. Now to Banks. Banks with 4. Banks with 3. Going to come off the screen. Pull-up jumper from the elbow. No good. Williams right there for the putback. Rolled hard, and it paid off.
Absolutely. We're seeing some speed and athleticism from Jim Williams that I don't think we'd seen early on. So,
Roy Bacon, what's up? Welcome to the chat. First-time chatter. I'm going to throw our Discord and our website links in the chat for you to check that out. We're currently looking for players for our minor league, so we're looking to fill that up so we can get that going as Dime Hardaway hits the 3 there. So make sure you hop in Discord, check it out, check out the website, and get your player made. You'll start earning progression as soon as he is made. Perry Pinkard, 62-55. Pinkard over to Romero. Romero backdoor to Banks. Banks foul by Hardaway. Hardaway don't like it. I don't know if I love the call either, but
Yeah, I don't know how much contact was there. Maybe a little grab coming off the screen, but didn't look like much on the shot.
yeah, for sure. Leon, tired today, man. I still got a whole basketball game tonight. It's gonna be a long night.
You don't want to stream more games after your basketball game?
Huh?
Sure, you don't want to stream more games after your
I think
basketball
I'm
game?
good today. I think I'm good.
Come back, sneak a couple more in.
Yeah. No thanks. We'll do it tomorrow night. Would I like a fun tidbit? Rylock asked us if we want a fun tidbit. We would like a fun tidbit. Drop that
Like
fun
how-
tidbit.
Yeah. How fun are we talking though? You know, like really fun, just kind of fun.
We'll find out. I am one small error away from having the regular season schedule fully done. Oh, that is a fun tidbit. We're gonna
Yeah, I
actually
like that.
release the schedule right after the draft, I think. So, in that month that we have from the draft to the season, or 3 weeks or so, we're gonna release the schedule. We're also talking about doing maybe a preseason game or something. But everybody plays everybody, so we're gonna try to figure out how that works.
Caboose is saying they're gonna take him out to the bar after the game.
Yeah, Caboose gonna buy me some drinks, he said. Long range buzzer, no good, out of bounds.
Yeah, just had to chunk that one up.
Almost got it
Lost
to
the
go.
ball.
That would have been the wildest shot clock beater right there.
Absolutely.
See the block by
Sure.
Romero. So it's funny that you can have like Jim C. Williams and Romero are very similar builds, but Romero's been so much better of a defender, and Jim C. Williams has been so much better of like a post scorer and offensive player,
Absolutely.
which
I mean,
they're the
just
same
kinda-
exact build.
Yeah, kind of showing off to guys what you can do with your progression points to
Yeah.
put them on.
In an open build system, right? You could have two guys that are identically the same build, height, weight, everything, but they can be two completely different players. And that's what I love about the open build.
2 shots.
Yeah, absolutely. It just provides so much creativity for our players.
Caboose, we beat Eagle. You owe me drinks, bud. You owe me drinks. We beat your alma mater. Free throw up and short by Matata. We had no reason or no business beating them, but we did. Good foul there. Matata misses the first one. 3 months ago. I didn't even know you 3 months ago. Your birthday's today? Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Layup good. 67-55. White has really just stretched this one possession at a time into a big lead.
Absolutely. It's been really impressive to see, and also you're not on the hook for Caboose's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, nice, man. Happy birthday.
No need to go to the bar with him.
If I didn't have the kid tomorrow night, I totally would. But I got the kid tomorrow night.
And you guys stream.
And I got a stream. Which is probably more important than having the kid, honestly. And in the third quarter, 67-57. We'll head to the fourth quarter here on day 7 of the Prospect Challenge. It'll happen, my man. It'll happen. If we lose on Saturday, I'm down next week to do it. If we lose Saturday, we're done. Season's over, so I'm down. Here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. It'll be Justin Banks with the ball. Banks over to Ish. Now to Banks again. Well, that was Romero to Ish. layup, no good. Rebounded by Davis. Green looking to make a run to try to get back in this thing in the fourth.
Yeah, they're going to want to do it earlier rather than later for sure. Kind of chip away like Team 2 was able to at the beginning of the third.
Here's Shalizzy, mid-post, kicks it out to Davis. Davis up top to Peepin, over to Counterman. Counterman now to Peepin, Peepin to Davis. Davis pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded by Romero. Contested three-pointer. And Pinker going to go right at Scotty B. Peepin and a foul on Peepin. And Perry Pinker will go to the line for 2 free throws.
A really good take by Pinker.
Number 17. At the line for 2 shots.
First free throw, good. Second free throw coming up here for Pinkard. 68-57. Second free throw good as well. So nice job by Perry Pinkard hitting both free throws. 9 minutes left in the game. Counterman long 2, good. Green's just got to work with a little bit of urgency, and that's probably a good shot there based on that goal there.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, would love for Counterman to get behind the line there, but I mean, the right type of shot.
Whoa, Rashadi Ish for 3.
Yeah, second one for Ish in the last couple minutes. I'm picking up where Nick Hill left off.
As the schedule is complete, time to make some graphics for that so we can release that after the draft. Counterman to the basket. Nice finish from Sarah Counterman.
Yeah, great take.
TTSN drive there. Yeah, between 2 defenders with the left hand, too. That was nice.
Yeah, they're going to need a lot more of that in this quarter.
Thank you to Rylock. Thank you to Gish. You both kind of made that right, so...
I helped with the format. All this actual schedule was all right on.
Yep. Thank you, Rylock, for that. Appreciate you.
I think, was that Ish again?
Yeah, he just hit another one. Yeah, he did. Shalizzy for 3. He's going to try one. No good. Back rim. Rebounded by Boudreau. Boudreau down to Pedraza. Pedraza with contact. No good. Gets his own rebound. Gets fouled by Shalizzy, and Al Pedraza will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, signs of life from Al Pedraza. I'd like to see that from the power forward prospect.
Number 17. At the line for 2.
See if we can continue to stretch this lead for Team 2.
Free throw good. 76-61. Benches coming in. Or starters maybe coming in.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a
It's
mix.
kind of a mix
Those
because
takers,
Williams
yeah.
and Romero are both on the bench. So I wonder who's going to be playing center here for White. Pedraza will likely move to center.
Yeah, Pedraza are a profit. But yeah, with all those takeovers that the white team had, the rotations are a little messed up.
For sure. Yeah, Green's had a tough half for sure, as Rylock said in the chat. They're down 16 right now. They were up 10 at one point.
Yeah, they were up 10 right before halftime, and then that 3 right before half cut it to 7. It's been all Team 2 since.
Wild. Huge run here in the second half for the Green. With Team Green, as Sarah Counterman goes to the line for 2.
Yeah, and that's been really impressive to see because Team 2 had the roughest group stage of any team, losing their 2 group games by combined 37 points. And so when they fell down 10 right there before half, it would have been easy for them to just kind of just give up and just kind of let it go. But They fought back hard. They are not ready to be done yet.
There's Nick Hill to the basket, fouled. Hill's got to be near 20 points in the game.
Yeah, for sure 5 threes and I think a couple other buckets. So that should be up there for sure. Might get a look at it here. Can't hit the first free throw though. Maybe he's used up all of his shooting touch for the game.
Hopefully, Green is hoping so.
Yeah, they're gonna need some more misses like that from the white team if they're gonna make a comeback here.
Here's Deathridge now over to Counterman. Now Counterman to Davis. Davis three-pointer. Good. That was real deep from Devin Davis.
Absolutely. I mean, that's a huge shot though. We can see if they can build off of it.
Yeah, the
Something
momentum
they
swing a
haven't
little bit. So it'll be Bryson with the ball. Bryson to Profit. Profit drives in. Oh, just a wide open lane. A breakdown on D right there by Green, and Profit had the easiest bucket he's going to have.
Yeah, not really sure what Bear Johnson, he kind of got pulled away from the basket and nobody else really was there to step in.
Reaching foul by Boudreaux. Boudreaux's a little handsy out there, isn't he?
Absolutely. I think he might have that steal tendency up pretty high. Really seems to like reaching in. Bad foul by Jeremiah Prophet there. Shalizzy just had him beat and reaches in from behind.
Sometimes you just got to give up a bucket.
Yep. Yeah, especially with a big lead like this. The last thing you want to do is give them 3 points at the line with the clock stopped.
Yep, for sure. Clock is your friend right now. 79-67. Shalizzy looking to cut it to 11. Let's see if Green can make this respectable. Maybe, I mean, there's still plenty of time. All
Yeah,
it takes in this
absolutely.
league is a couple big shots.
Yeah, and we saw the run from Team 2 to get them in the lead happen in less time than this.
For sure. 12 points. Here's Bryson. Bryson trying to get to the rim. He gets fouled and one. So that hurts. As Bryson's flexing on the crowd to come the other way and get an and one.
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of been the story of this fourth quarter. Every time Team 12 seems to be maybe turning it around a little bit, Team 2 just comes back down and silences it.
For sure. So Bryson will be at the line for 2. Yeah, for 1 rather. Got the and one. 81-67. Bryson sets at the hip. Free throw up and no good. Back rim rebounded by Shalizzy. See if Green works quickly here. They do to Peepin. 3-pointer from the wing. Good.
Huge shot.
Big shot by Scotty.
Just got to get the stop now.
Here's Bryson. Bryson went to Boudreaux. Now it's back to Bryson. Boudreaux's got the lockdown takeover lit up right now. Not really sure how he got it, but he does. Now to Bryson. Bryson, long 3. No. Rebound tipped in. Chased down by Davis. Davis has got a one-on-one. He's going to attack hard at Profit and going to get to the line. Fouled out. Profit's fouled out of the game.
Our second foul out.
12 points for Profit as he exits. We'll likely see Pedraza come back in.
Davis at the line for 2.
I believe that makes Prophet our second foul out.
Yep.
Following
Demora.
King Demora. Barely had one last game as well with Dolph. Managed to avoid picking up the 6th.
Yeah, I would say 2 foul outs in what are we at? 14, 15 games now? That's pretty good.
Yeah,
not bad.
no need to decrease the fouls.
Not at all. 10-point lead here. First free throw was good. Davis set to shoot the second one. That's up and good as well. So free throws have got a little better. In the second week of games. We'll see if they get even better in the third.
And something to point out for all of you, and Rylock just pointed out for everyone questioning, fouls will go down a little bit as people just become better defenders and get their defensive consistency up.
Yep, mentals, consistency, stamina, all those things that really contribute to fouls. Three-pointer counterman, good. Don't look now. It's a 6-point game, Gish.
Yeah, this is getting real interesting. Really good job by Team 12 of just pushing for the first good shot.
Help defense IQ, defensive consistency. Those are both really good defensive ones because help defensive IQ is going to put you in better position so you're not fouling off ball. And then defensive consistency is probably going to get you some good looks when you're on ball, but also stamina is going to make it so you're not tired out there and you won't foul as much as well.
Yeah, we got a bunch of takeovers on the court right now.
A lot.
Putting a matchup between Counterman and Boudreaux with the
Bryston drills the three out of the timeout. Big shot. Michael Bryston the third.
Yeah, great play drawn up to get Bryston free at the top of the key, and Team 2 just continues to kill any momentum.
Here's Counterman. Counterman over to Deathridge. Deathridge over to Peepin. Now it's Davis. Davis working to his left, back to Peepin. Now Counterman. 3 seconds left. Davis is going to be the one to take the shot. Take over. Good. He's got the takeover, and he hits it.
Oh, the shot making down the stretch here has been incredible.
That's the guy you want shooting the ball with that takeover lit up, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah, it kind of didn't look like any of them really wanted to take it, but Davis took the tough shot and made it.
Let's see if White can answer again. They've answered the call every time. This time it's going to be out of bounds. So the ball's going to go back to Green with a chance to cut this to 4, maybe 3 as Bear Johnson checks in for Deathridge.
Down to 1 possession.
It could get it to 1.
Really getting interesting.
Davis over to Counterman. Counterman in the corner. Back door to Peepin. Peepin goes up, layup, good. Cuts the lead to 4. 10 lead changes, 3 ties tonight.
Yeah, this has gone back and forth, and
it was 16 to start the 4th, I think.
Yeah, we went from 10 to 16, and
Williams misses the layup. Quickly ahead to Counterman. Counterman down the lane, off the glass, no good. Gets his own board and finishes, and we're back to 2. That's unacceptable, I think, Gish, from White. Boudreaux did a good job stopping the ball and the pressure, but nobody on White hustled back.
Yeah, and I mean, we've talked about it a couple times, but Jim Williams really struggles to get all the way down the court, and I think that played a part there. Someone's got to cover for him.
Williams misses the jumper. Green's got it. Down 2. 3.5 left.
Take the lead.
Devin Davis has the ball at the top. He's going to work to his right. Now back to his left. Bryson guarding him. Davis down low. Two people there. Now it's Scotty B. Peepin. 8 seconds left. Going to go to Bear Johnson. Johnson to Counterman. Who's going to have it? It's going to be Bear Johnson with the left hand off the glass and good to tie it up.
Team 12 can't miss.
Wow. 84-84. What a game. This has been one of the best games we've seen in this entire tournament. Bryson over to Hill. Hill, step back 3. No. Rebounded, pulled down by Shalizzy between 2 defenders.
Yeah, I mean, for anyone wondering why we let the third-place teams have their own knockout tournament, this is why.
For sure.
Yeah.
Davis has got a mismatch here. So does Johnson, though. They're going to elect to go to the post. Bear Johnson on a strong Michael Bryston, though. Johnson's layup is good, and Johnson's getting going here in the 4th.
And just like that, Team 12 takes the lead back. And that was great defense by Michael Bryston. But
both teams are shooting 60 and 59%, Gish, in the second half.
This has been an incredible offensive performance. I mean, the defense has not been bad. I mean, a couple of possessions, like with Counterman having 2 chances to finish over Boudreaux, but I mean, this has just been incredible individual shot making.
Yeah, Deathridge is going to be the player of the game. We'll have to see what the stats were at the end. I know he scored a lot early, had a bunch of rebounds, so we'll see.
I think there's a lot of candidates that could have been player of the game in this one.
He had a really good first half, though. So
yeah, for sure. And I mean, we saw there. I think they just showed 3 assists. That's really big from your center.
So here's Romero going to inbound it to Pedraza. Pedraza over to Banks. Banks back to Pinkert. The benches are in now. That's something to note, too, in this game. People are getting even playing time. You know what I mean? So it's going to be interesting to see which bench unit can close it.
Absolutely. It feels like someone's going to hit a big shot at the end of this
Might
game.
be Banks here. He's sizing up. Banks, step back, jumper. No good. Oh, Romero with the follow. Ernesto Romero sends Bear Johnson to the ground.
Not just a defensive big.
Oh, my. That might be the dunk of the tournament right there.
Yeah, I think I might be able to rest as having given up the biggest dunk.
That is absolutely wild right there. That's clipped. Somebody clipped that. Matata with the ball. Tie game. Matata with the floater. Back rim, no good. Pinkert rebound. Pinkert going to run. He's got a 2-on-1. He's going to bring it back out. McGinty no longer the poster child. Absolutely. Banks, leaner, glass, good.
Wow, what a shot by Banks. Just looked like he was just flinging it
Only
out.
2 for 10 for the night, Gish, but those are 2 of the biggest points you're going to find.
Absolutely.
Now the answer from Matata, no. Pedraza with the rebound. It's a 2-point game. Pedraza's going to bring it up. Quickly head to Pinkert. Pinkert, 2 hands, and White's got a 4-point lead.
Yeah, two questionable shot choices from Matata on back-to-back possessions, and White has taken advantage.
See if Green can answer here. Matata's going to take it 1-on-1 with Pinkert. Now Matata down the lane. Layup up, no good. Pinkert rebound. Matata trying to do a little too much here. Is Rashadi Ish going to go and he gets fouled? But you know what? Momentum is such a big thing, Gish. And that dunk by Romero turned this game on its head.
Absolutely, and you know, something you hear a lot about, it just takes so much energy for a team to come back, and I think we're starting to see some of the effects from that.
Yeah, down
Team 12
16.
also, yeah, you kind of feel like everything's fallen for you, and sometimes that can lead to bad shots, and we've seen that down the stretch here for sure.
Ish hits the first free throw. This game is absolutely wild, though. What a fun game to call.
Yeah, absolutely. This has been a great one.
Yeah, fatigue's coming into play for both teams. We're seeing some guys really fight through it. Who can play really well late in games? That's important.
Yeah, and at the same time, we still got 48 seconds left here.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of time. Both teams have a timeout.
I mean, yeah, with how this game is gone, I mean, there's plenty of time.
Matata drives right down to the lane, draws 2, foul and the bucket. Just like you said, a 3-point play coming up.
Yeah, I mean, shooters are going to shoot, and Matata's continued to attack and gets one to go in a huge foul.
Not a great foul there from White to give up the and one. If you're going to foul in this situation, you got to foul hard.
Absolutely.
Well, Matata's going to have a chance to cut this back to a 1-possession game. And with the 24-second shot clock here in GSB, there's plenty of time in this one. Matata's free throw, no good. That's tough. But they do get Romero fouled there. And Romero's not the best free throw shooter.
Yeah, smart foul by Jordan there. That was clearly talked about over on the sideline.
Yeah, you got to know who you want to foul late game. Clearly Romero is the guy they want to go after. We'll see if he can step up and make it clutch. Had a clutch dunk to tie the game and give momentum to his team. First free throws up and good by Romero. A big man that can make some free throws.
Yeah.
Second one up and short. That time Jordan gets it. Jordan to head to Matata. It's a 2-on-1. Matata's got a wide open dime Hardaway jumper. No good. Rebounded by Romero over to Banks. That should, there's still enough time. Let's see if Banks can hit a couple free throws. If he can push this to 7, it probably does it.
Yeah, I mean, great look. Good pass from Matata over to Hardaway. Just couldn't get that one to go down.
Got the look they wanted. Free throw good by Banks.
Yeah, feels like just one more here and might put it out of reach.
Second free throw by Banks. That's in, and that should do it. 95-88. They're going to need a real quick three here. Matata's going to call a timeout. They'll draw something up. Don't hate the timeout. See if they can cut it to 4 here.
Yeah, it was interesting that they waited to take it.
Yeah, you
until
could
they
advance the
already
ball.
crossed that point. Yeah.
Very weird. That is strange. Celebrity coaches, what are you going to do?
Yeah, we're using the the low-level Celtics assistants. Those are the only ones we could get for free.
For sure. Three-pointer. That was the quick three they needed. Hardaway missed it, though.
Yeah, right play to draw up, but just kind of running out of gas at the end here for Team 12. And it looks like they're just going to let this one go.
Ish runner good. Ish is like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, Ish has no interest in just letting it go.
Long three from Saint. Rattles in. Nice shot from Cajun Saint. Maybe a little too late. They needed that on the last one.
They're going to foul now, though. They're telling Ish, if you're going to still shoot, we're going to
play.
foul.
Let's play.
At the line for your Celtics, number
So a really good game here in the third place bracket. Or the third tier bracket.
And I mean, after the real impressive performance we saw from Team 1 in our first game, it'll be interesting. Yeah, it looks like this will be Team 2 advancing here, but that should be a great game coming up on Tuesday.
Yeah. Yep, Team 1 versus Team 2, huh?
Yep.
Will be good.
But, Team 1 and Team 2 going for the best number 3.
There you go. 6.5 seconds left. Pinker's second free throw. Back rim, no good. Jordan's got it. 4 seconds now to Saint. Saint's going to have to fire up another quick one. Instead, it's going to be Jordan from the logo. Back rim, no good. And that'll do it. Team 1, Team 2 emerges victorious. We'll take on Team 1 on Tuesday in the championship of this bronze bracket here.
Yeah.
We'll see Team 12 at the draft.
Yeah, I mean, a great effort by Team 12. Some really good performances from a lot of these guys. And, I know we talked about if you're a GM, don't discount some of these guys just because they lost this game. We saw some really impressive performances from of course, like Sarah Counterman on our team. But Scotty B. Pipa in a great game. Tyler Deathridge had a great game, and we'll see some of their stats coming up.
Yeah, in a tournament where we struggle from three, we've seen teams shoot below 20%. They shot 55% from three, Gish.
Yeah, just absolutely incredible. And I think we'll see in the box scores here in a second that a lot of that came from Nick Hill and Rashad Yeesh.
Yeah, let's check that out as we look at the rest of this. Pretty even otherwise, but yeah, that's a big difference in threes there. Actually, Team 12 shot better from the field overall, but 9 more free throws made by they just knocked down their free throws down the stretch.
Yeah, that 10 of 25 for Team 12 really hurt.
Let's check out the box scores. Nick Hill 17, 5 threes. Rashadi Ish 4 threes. So yeah, 9 of their 12 threes from those two. Ish went 4 for 4.
Yeah.
Nick Hill had
2 for 3 for Bryson as well.
4 assists. Bryson 14 points, 3 assists. Prophet with 12 and 9. Jim Williams with 10, 8 and 3 with a steal. Banks with 10 points, 2 assists. Pinkard with 8. Romero 5 points, 10 rebounds. No bigger points than that dunk there that he had at the end.
Absolutely. I think we might get a look of that here in just a second.
I'm waiting for it to see if we do, because it was absolutely gorgeous. There it is right there.
It is.
Oh, and I'm sure that'll be plastered all over the Discord here very soon. Pedraza with 4. Bedreau with 7 assists from his small forward spot, so good job by him. Let's check out the other team here. 17 and 5 for Sarah Counterman. 16 for Deathridge was the named player of the game. 16, 3 and 2. Devin Davis had 15 and 5, 3 threes. Cajun Saint 9 points, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 2 rebounds. Dime Hardaway with 9. Matata with 8 and 2. Peepin with 6 points, 4 assists, and a steal. Bear Johnson with 6 and 9. Dominic Shalizzy, 5 points, 15 boards. And Shalizzy is not a
Wow.
big guy.
No,
I
yeah,
think
just
he's
really
6.
did his work.
I need to look at his player card real quick because I think he's only. Just even plugged in 1 second here. I want to check this out. Because I think he's only about 6'6". Yep. 6'6".
Wow.
Power forward, pulls down 15
big-
boards.
Big guy. I mean, 284 pounds. I think he used that big frame to move some of his opponents around.
Wow. 15 boards. That's huge. A.R. Jordan, 0 points, 3 rebounds for him. But any final words before we head out for the night?
Yeah, I mean, just another great game in the prospect games as we kind of move into this knockout stage, and really excited for what's to come over these last couple days.
Yeah, 2 more games tomorrow night, and then we'll take the weekend break, and we'll continue next week with a few more days of games, headed up to the draft next Sunday. So for Gish, I'm Nighthawk. We'll see you guys next time on Gold Standard Basketball.